been suggested that you pick on your own size. I suggest perhaps we don't pick on anybody. And is it possible that tough, strong, powerful, gorgeous people would never pick on anybody? So at our house at the moment, we're going through some interesting challenges because I've got a little puppy dog, she's only tiny, and I've got 4 big dogs. And the 4 big dogs get a bit annoyed with her because she's a bit annoying. She's a puppy dog and she jumps all over them. So they get a little bit gnarly with her. That's what dogs do. I would hope that with the human spirit and kindness and love that we wouldn't do that. But it's interesting that the world is full of bullies, have you noticed? Full of nasty people. Now the interesting thing about the dogs is she jumps on them physically and they get annoyed with her physically. But we now live in a world where people are being very nasty, they're bullying, they're picking on people who are weak, they're picking on people who, would you like to get down, darling? Would you? She's so gorgeous. Yes, people are getting picked on who are weak. And is it possible that weak people pick on weaker people? And isn't that just horrible? One of the things that I absolutely love about being a strong, powerful, passionate person, and I decided to do that at a very young age, is people are very unlikely to pick on you. Now, I'm going to tell you a couple of stories, personal stories. I'm not proud of them. They're just stories that they are. I went to private schools for most of my life, but there was one year where I begged my father to send me to a public school. And the first couple of days at public school, I wanted to experience what it was like. That's why I'm sharing that with you. And there was a big group of gang girls who decided to pick on Rowie, and it looked like it was going to be a physical thing. So they had me in the locker room, they pushed me into a corner and started to get aggressive. Now, I was the new girl at the school, so I was weak, and perhaps they were testing me whether I was weak or strong. One girl threw a punch at me. The thing about logical and common sense and just being fit and strong is that you can see a punch coming, and I stopped her punch and punched her back. I will share with you that she never ever, and none of those girls were ever aggressive to me again. They were never nasty to me again. They never bullied me again. They realised that I wasn't weak. I wasn't going to just take it. And I'm not sharing in any way, shape or form that fighting is a good thing. But if you are ever in the position where you have to fight for your life, for your freedom, for your sexuality, there's a lot of reasons why people get picked on and bullied. And wouldn't it be nice to be able to handle it in the best way possible, which is that you're a tough, strong human being who won't allow people to get to you, you won't allow people to bully you. If somebody can see that you're weak, if you cry, if you get upset, they're very likely to pick on you because that's what bullies do. A bully will realise when you're strong, they'll realise that you're tough, and this is what's going to happen to this little girl because she's a little fighter and she's quite feisty, and there'll come a point where the other dogs will say, nah, we won't pick on her because she's not a weak little puppy, she's a strong little girl. Aren't you, darling? So here's a great idea. Be tough, be strong, be mentally fit and strong so that if life throws challenges at you, experiences or nasty people, that you are not pickable. How's that? Now, if life throws challenges at you, you often don't have any control over that. Mother Nature, for example, doesn't know whether you're weak or strong. She just picks on everybody if she's in a bad mood. So wouldn't it be nice to be able to handle the tough times because you're mentally tough and strong? And of course that comes from being really fit and being healthy mentally and physically. So get puffed to get fit, overload your muscles and bones to get strong, overcome challenges to be mentally tough so that the bullies don't pick on you. And then if somebody's picking on somebody else, wouldn't it be nice to stop that from happening? Because there's a really great expression. The world is always going to have bad people. And bad people are always going to do bad things. But the world only becomes a bad place when good people do nothing. So please be the person who's healthy, fit, strong, mentally tough, who can always help out the weak people and make sure that the world is a better place. How's that for a great way to live your life to the max? What do you reckon, little judo? Woohoo!